I can't believe you talked me into going to couples therapy.
I think it would be good for us. Dr. Henry is quite popular.
I know every person in the world. This so-called Dr. Henry might be full of reindeer poop.
All right. Hello. Sorry I'm late. I just finished observing a sex party with one of my clients. Learned something new about my secretary today. Anyways, hello. I'm Dr. Henry.
And I'm Santa Claus. And this is...
It's so great to finally meet you. I'm so very excited and nervous, too. I mean, when your wife reached out to me, I could have done a backflip if I could. I mean, wow. A sex therapy session with Santa Claus and his wife.
Wait. This is sex therapy? I thought this was couples therapy.
I told you what this was.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I am not doing
Santa, please don't go. Give me a chance. Please, Santa.
Okay,
Please.
okay. Fine. But I don't like this one bit.
Let's just get right into it. All right? How are things right now between you two? How do you both feel about your marriage?
Things are great. The best, actually. We might bicker every now and then.
Well, except...
Oh, come on, don't do this.
there are just a few little things
So,
that...
we get along really well. Many around the North Pole stop us, wherever we are, and are like, wow, you both get along so well. We wish we were like you.
No one has ever done that.
We are the best couple there is. I know, because, as you know, I know everyone around the world.
Nicholas is very controlling. He always has to be right.
What?
Yep, a fucking control.
Do you have to use profanity in front of Dr. Henry here?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, in that case, she is the one that has to be so fucking right. All the time.
It's not my fault that I'm always right. It's just the way that it is. It's a damn fact.
Mrs. Claus, in the bedroom, is he a control freak in there too?
Yes.
I'm a control freak. Who's the one always shutting me down when I'm trying to get things started? There's always an excuse with her. I'm too tired. I got a headache.
Mr. Claus, is there a time when you have denied her as well?
Yes.
Yes, but my excuses are genuine. She is lying, saying that she wants it all the time. The reality is that she avoids it as much as possible.
Now, that is a lie. He's the one that never wants to have sex.
I can't believe how much you're lying right now.
What are you gonna do? Put me on your naughty list?
I don't know.
See, that's the problem. I want you to treat me like I'm naughty. I want you to teach me a lesson.
Well...
Dr. Henry, can you imagine rarely making love? I can't even cheat because the largest elf dick in the North Pole is the size of your pinky.
And how do you know?
How do you think?
Okay, guys,
She
relax.
doesn't know what she likes. This is what it's like. It's like when I ask her, hey, do you want to eat? I am hungry. I am about to get some waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. Do you want anything? No, I'm not hungry. Are you sure? Don't worry about me. I'm not hungry. I'm still full for breakfast. Then I order what I want, and she eats 80% of my damn fries. It is the same thing when it comes to sex. Just tell me what you want,
I've been
woman.
trying to tell you what I want. What the fuck do you think I've been complaining about?
Mrs. Claus, what is it that you want in the bedroom?
I want him to eat me out. He doesn't. Actually, he refuses to go down on me.
This is a simple problem. Something that can easily be fixed. You'd be surprised how many relationships end because of this. Mr. Claus, can I call you Santa?
Of course.
Santa, do you hear what she is saying?
Yes, I can't. There's something about it. I just can't.
I don't have problems going down on him. Don't you think I hate it? Don't you think I love putting your sweaty old fat balls in my mouth?
Do you really hate it, Mrs. Claus?
Yes, I fucking hate it. But I have no problem doing it because I know he loves it. I will spit, stroke, and do many things with his candy cane because I know that it makes his toes curl. I want my toes to curl too. What's wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong with that. Santa, do you like it when she gives you oral?
Of course I do.
Why can't you return the favor?
I don't know. I just can't do
I have
it.
waxed, I have shaved, I have drank and ate all the right things. Nothing. absolutely nothing in return. I'm just sitting there swallowing his eggnog, waiting for my turn, and I'm still fucking waiting. I want him to go down. I want him to lick it from the front to the back. Make my eyes roll into the back of my head, doctor, when my feet are curling, you know?
Santa, I want you to get out of the barrier that you hide behind. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to break free and begin pleasuring your wife. I can guarantee that when you begin to focus on your wife the way she focuses on you, your life will change completely in the best way possible. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you willing to try, Santa?
Sure.
Oral sex is a great way to pleasure your wife. All you have to do is focus on the journey and not the destination. Think of it when you are flying around in the sleigh. Don't focus on many houses that you have to go into around the world. Focus on how great it is to fly in the sky as the wind flows through your beard and bounces off your rosy cheeks.
Oh, I love flying.
I'm sure you do. Oral sex shouldn't be a race to the finish. I want you to focus on your wife. Stimulate the clitoris and the G-spot. Keep in mind that there's not just one way to do it. Experiment and ask her what she likes. The more you do to her, the better your chances are of making her climax. Just going up and down with your tongue is boring as hell and very repetitive. And while you're going down on her, flash her some quick glances and stare deep into her lovely eyes. It will be a huge turn on for your wife, and it will definitely increase her level of arousal.
Is it just me, or did it suddenly get hot?
All this is making me really uncomfortable.
Don't be. Nothing leaves this room. Just relax and listen. This is for the best, okay? And when you're going down and you feel like you got a handle on things, change it up again. You can use sex toys if you like.
Oh, I'm familiar with that department.
Oh, yes. Besides video games, it is our most popular department in our factory.
Wow, I didn't know you guys made sex toys at the North Pole too.
We make everything. And I do mean everything.
Interesting. Anyways, besides the toys, you can change positions too. Just do a little research and explore and make each other's fantasies come true. Can you do that, Santa?
I can try.
Great to hear. You both are doing great so far. Just great. Now, Santa, what would you like your wife to do?
I am good.
Please tell us how you feel.
Why? So that when you leave, she can be pissed off at me again, and I won't have any for another century.
Mrs. Claus, are you willing to ensure your husband that there will be no consequences due to him expressing his feelings?
I promise.
It's okay, Santa. You can do it.
She makes it seem like we do things all the time, but she never has time. There is always an excuse. I feel like we're in a sexless marriage, because she is the one that always refuses to have sexy time.
So, you feel that there is a lack of intimacy?
Yes, I
That
have.
is total bullshit.
Mrs. Claus, please, let your husband talk. You had your turn, let him have his. Santa?
I have lived in a sexless marriage for so long. I don't know what to do. I have been depressed for a long time. It is the reason why I'm fat. There is no amount of cookies and milk that can make me feel better.
Okay.
It feels like her desire has decreased. We have intimacy once every few months. And when we finally get to it, it feels like she's not there. She seems distracted. Or something. I don't know.
What have you tried in order to fix the situation?
To be honest, I haven't tried much of anything. I don't know what to do.
You never discussed how you felt with your wife?
Not really. It feels like when I come close to it, it would just turn into an argument or something. So I don't even want to go further with it. I love my wife, and I don't want to cheat. I just don't know what to do.
First, I want to applaud you for telling us how you felt and for being vulnerable today. Thank you. Great job. To both of you. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Mrs. Claus, how do you feel about what your husband just said?
I don't know. He is somewhat right. It feels like it's just the wrong time or something. I don't know.
Well, sex is the number one issue with marriage today. Second is finances. There are many married couples that have not had sex in months, even years. It is only okay if the married couple is happy. There is a science behind it. There is a chemical in the brain called PEA. It triggers the release of dopamine in the pleasure centers of the brain. This chemical is released during sex and peaks at orgasm. This is when you get overwhelmed with feelings of bliss, attraction, and excitement. It is a fantastic feeling, but after a few years, that chemical can diminish, as does sexual frequency. Communication is key to great sex. Marriage can go from a holy matrimony to a holy hell because of finances, kids, houses, etc., and blah, blah, blah. I mean, in your case, is the pressures of keeping the spirit of Christmas alive for the entire world. Mrs. Claus, I'm going to tell you to do something, and I hope you don't get offended.
I'm fine. What is it?
Make love to your husband before somebody else does. I can tell by your expression that your mind is racing at the moment. Do you want to know why?
Because I can't picture someone else wanting this.
No. It is because you can't stand the idea that someone else will want your husband. I mean, he is Santa, a celebrity. He is known throughout the entire world. There will be many who will want Santa in a heartbeat. A woman's sexual desire will increase if she thinks her partner is wanted by others. Your brain is the largest sex organ. It can get very complicated. You both have to deal with your marital issues first, and then you must pay attention to each other more than you do anything else. It is important that you both feel understood, which brings me to my next question. I want to know if there was a time when each of you felt misunderstood by your partner.
I feel like he feels that I'm needy, and that is not... When I initiate sex, I'm trying to strengthen our relationship. I think it's for us and not just for me.
Santa, what do you think about what your wife just said?
I think she is full of shit. Henry, I wish she was understanding. I wish she was like this at home. This is all just a show for you.
Because you can't take anything serious, which means you don't love me because you don't want to take me serious. You don't want to give us a chance to become something beautiful.
Beautiful? Don't you think I have tried?
No, because you're a selfish prick.
Selfish? I give presents to all the children all over the world. How does that make me selfish?
There you go, playing the Santa card. Look at yourself. You're overweight because you're too damn lazy. You don't have to rush with everything when giving presents to the world because time freezes. And do you want to know something, Henry?
Better not.
Do you want to know the truth?
The truth about what?
Truth about who really goes down the chimneys and delivers the presents?
That is a secret.
Go on.
Elves go with Santa to deliver the presents, and guess what? This fat ass stays in the sleigh, so all year long he doesn't work. Well, except when eating and driving the sleigh. That's it! The Arthur Christmas movie is the only one that got it pretty close.
Wow, interesting. Santa, how does that make you feel? Santa?
I'm done.
Done with what?
Yeah, right.
Mrs. Claus, please. Done with what, Mr. Claus?
Done with all the reindeer games. Done with all this.
Done with all of this?
Yes. Done with sex therapy and done being married to someone who hates me.
Your wife does not hate you. Tell him, Mrs. Claus. Tell him that you don't hate him.
Well?
See? Henry, do you know the real reason I don't attempt or refuse to try anything?
Don't tell me. Tell your wife.
Do you want to know why?
Tell me why, honey.
It is because I know you hate me. Why the hell should I want to do the Bam Bam Boogie in the bed with someone who hates me? I don't know what I did for you to hate me so much. Nothing has stopped you from leaving. You could have gone at any time. I'm not keeping you here. You are not a hostage. I'm not forcing you to stay at the North Pole.
Listen, I don't hate you. I just want something new, something to break this routine. We've been doing the same thing for over 1,500 years.
Wow. It's been a long time. I remember when we first met. I had been Santa for only 200 years.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it has.
Do you think I would stick around someone I hated for that long?
I guess
The
not.
thing I love about you most is that you are so very kind and compassionate.
I miss you. I truly miss you.
I miss you too. I want that spark back. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel prioritized. That I will always come first. I know you have a lot on your plate, but I want to be the focus on that plate.
How about you, Santa?
I want to feel needed. I want to be included in your life. I want to feel desired and that you're thinking about me. We don't flirt anymore. We don't hold hands anymore, just like we used to do. Remember that time in Destin, Florida?
Yes, I definitely remember that.
Listen, you guys are doing fantastic. Wow. Why do you need me? The number one thing you both have to learn to do is to appreciate each other. That is the key to bringing the sport back. Think of the last time you thanked each other for anything. Think of the last time you held each other, even snuggled. Since it has been a while, it will feel awkward at first, but all you have to do is start slow and work your way back up so that you can start feeling like newlyweds again. Looks like our time is up, but before I go, I am going to recommend that you two listen to all the Sex Talk segments from the Out of Place podcast. That host, Rachel Reagan, who I get all my info from, is fantastic and will help you explore the bedroom together.
Wait, where did you get your training done again?
Training?
Yeah, to become a sex therapist. You are a doctor, right?
Oh, I'm not a sex therapist yet. I work at Starbucks. I'm just a big fan of Rachel and I feel like I can help people.
April told me that you were a sex therapist, that you were world known, famous and all that.
No. I want to become a sex therapist. She's just messing with you.
What the fuck? Can you believe this, Nicholas?
No, where is
Nicholas,
I
did you
can't-
hear him? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for something sweet.
Sweet?
Ho, 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 and I found it.
Oh, Santa!
Oh, you're just gonna start going down on her? Right? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you both. Okay, bye. Merry Christmas.